Hey, welcome back. Here's the thing with attacking. You have to choose what item you're going to attack with because that's determining what skill you have to check. So if she was dual wielding daggers, for example, she can actually use both daggers in the attack as long as they both have the same symbol. That's the thing. So with that being said, it is a wit test, even though it's an attack. So yes, I can use this to add one success, and then this goes into my discard pile. So boom, we already used the card that I thought I wasn't going to need to use. So that part is really good. And I didn't consider the fact that wit is used for her weapon. So very well done, Jeff. It looks like I had planned it all along. So that's the first thing. We have one success there. And then what I can do is I can actually spend 2 of these to get 2 more successes if I wanted, because I have 2 fate here. So let's see. I have 1 success, which means I can get 2 hits in on him. Or I can do 2 successes to get 3 hits in pierce. Let's look at our ruffians and see what they got. You're allowed to look at them. And you can see they have 5 health. There's 2 of them. There's no armor. So the pierce is not necessary. But you can see that I need to get a lot of hits on these guys. So I will spend the 2 of these. And I have a total of 3 successes, if you will. And so I'm going to do both lines of this dagger. So I'm going to do 5 hits. So I'm going to choose attack. And so we're going to get, I'm going to put it in anyways, that we're piercing, right? But, so 1, 2, 3, and then I have to apply that, okay? Oh, fudge. I already did it wrong. Well, there you go. So here's the thing. 2 of the hits were not with pierce, and 3 of the hits were with pierce, so I was trying to apply that separately. That was what I was trying to do, and I guess I have to do 5 hits with pierce. That's really odd. All right, well, let's resolve. Let's just say the enemy cannot attack. So we're going to just say no. Okay? And then we're going to do this again. And then say attack. And now we're going to put in 2 hits. Okay? That's how we do it. So we did the 3 hits with the pierce. We just say enemy can't attack. And then, sorry, getting text there. So then we're going to do the 1 hits, right? The 2 hits from the 1 success right now. That makes sense. This is the right way to do it. So now we're going to do apply and confirm, and one of the guys died. Okay? So we'll remove 1 ruffian. So one of them is gone. Okay? Now we're going to say, can the enemy attack? Yes, it can. And a dagger slices through. So right here, might test negates. He's going to do 2 damage. And then we have to discard a prepared... Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's going to do 2 damage. But we can mitigate it with our might. Our might is only 2, by the way. And these cards go in the discard. So here's the first one. That's a fail. Second one is also a fail. So we mitigated nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have no inspiration of any kind. So yeah, we're going to take 2 damage. I'm not starting off very well here. All right, so the first damage is flip this card face down. Oh, I got to shuffle these. They were sort of shuffled. I may want to sleeve these decks too. So the damage deck, of course, looks like this. And the fear deck has like a little blue fear symbol on it. We're going to be shuffling these a lot too. All right, so then the next one is discard 1 inspiration, then flip it face down. Well, we have no inspiration, so that's good. So we flip it face down. And then it says that the other effect is I lose a prepared card. So I lost endless melody. All right, so that wasn't a very... We killed one of them. I guess I can't complain too much. All right, so that goes away, and her turn's over. And you can see here, this is like grayed out. They've actually been exhausted already, so I think when we hit end turn, they don't get to go. So, so it's an interesting little mechanic. If they didn't get to go during our turn, then they get to go during the next phase. I'm pretty sure they're not going to get to go during the next phase, but we may never find out because Aragorn's going to go in and bust some chops. So that's the next thing. He's going to come in and attack. All right, so Aragorn, I'm going to just check his abilities here. Okay, so I'm going to backtrack, and this is problem number 1 with having 5 characters. Gimli, you can use guard for nearby heroes to prevent 3 damage or fear. I would have done that. Well, hold on a second. Legolas only actually got 2 fear. It just turned into 4 because of the way the cards played. Yeah, would I have done that or not? It is a guard 3. All right, I wouldn't have. I'll leave it be. Aragorn has an interesting thing where Gimli would actually get inspiration for guarding. Okay, so let's go here. So Aragorn's going to attack. He's got a sword that needs either 1 success or 2 successes. If he gets 2 successes, he will do enough damage to kill this thing. All right, so he has to use his might ability, which is 3 cards. So here's the first card. It's a miss. Second card. There we go. There's a hit. And the third card is a miss. Okay, so that's 1 hit that would do 2 damage. But he has this Undying Might. He prepared that at the beginning of the turn. It says when you test might, you may discard it, and we're going to add a success. So we're going to do that, and that's 2 successes for him, which, and I'll show you the sword real quick. 2 successes is 5 hits. So we're going to come over to our little Chumpmeister and click on him. Click. And attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apply. Boom. And then you or a nearby hero gains an inspiration. Aragorn himself will take the inspiration. And we remove the ruffian. We got another lore. Sudden movement draws your eye. To your surprise, a goblin breaks cover and sprints away, disappearing into a wall of brambles. You follow with haste and find beyond a thicket a wide valley dotted with few ruins, but no sign of the creature. Oh, more stuff's coming out. 206. I think that's right. And something's not right here with the map. Okay, so you can see this is a perfectly closed loop. I don't have a perfectly closed loop. So what am I doing wrong? Those. Oh, it goes like this. There we go. That doesn't change the outcome of the game. Or does it? No, it doesn't change the outcome. Everything was still adjacent to each other, but yeah, it's actually like that. Very interesting. Okay, so now it's saying get another tile, 205. I probably should put these in order. They are numbered. It's not that many, thankfully. Here we go, 205. We're gonna have to move the map. It's gonna keep expanding to the left here. the, I just had to move my iPad here. All right, so that's where the iPad was. Okay, so this next configuration, it's like that. Nope, the other way. Okay, so, sorry about that. And then 201B. Oh my gosh, they keep moving over my characters. This thing's like scooting way out. Push it out, shove it out, way out. Okay. Another one, 204. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get so much threat, folks. I shouldn't have defeated this guy. So we just added all these tiles. All right, so then it's saying that these are all unexplored. Holy buckets, we're gonna get so much threat. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So this is unexplored, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so Aragorn, he moved, he attacked. Those were his 2 actions. He still has 1 move. Oh, we're not done yet. I'm going to try to put my iPad back, and I'm going to just set it right on top of the game map for now. All right, here we go. What has drawn such a creature here, far beyond the reach of any orc stronghold? I'm sorry, I was reading through the camera. Its armor bore resemblance to that of a Mount Graham, but far to the north does that mountain stand. A dark alliance has been formed indeed for such a creature to be summoned here. You must find tracks leading to the enemy's lair to continue. Searching the surrounding area will yield clues. We need 3 tracks. Okay, so we have to find the clues to locate the hidden lair. We need 3 clues. Okay, so I do have the ability to move Aragorn 1 more space, and I will do that because I don't want this to be unexplored. So we're going to move 1 more and click there and explore it. So he gets that as an inspiration token. So it puts him up to 3. Always happy about that. And then a search token comes out and ends up there. And our journey continues. Okay. So we're at the end of the turn. Everybody's taken a turn. And now we get to, tell the game that. We've taken a lot of damage with 2 of our guys. This game swings so far. It seems to swing a lot. Not complaining. It needs to be a challenge. I just need to feel like I can mitigate stuff too, which right now I haven't felt that. But we're just starting. So let's see how this goes. So we hit this little thing at the bottom here. Yes, we're ending the action phase. Everybody's taken an action. So now we're in the shadow phase. Our threat goes up by 14. So 2 per character, like I said, is 10. And then we have 3 unexplored for 13. And then there's this threat token that's underneath the text box there. So that's the reason why we got 14. And so nothing bad happens. Each hero resets their deck and then scouts 2. All right, so I'm shuffling Aragorn right now. He still has the well provisioned. So at the start of his turn, he may discard any skill for me or a nearby hero to scout 2. And it also says when heroes scout during the rally phase, you and any additional nearby heroes scout 1 additional card. So a couple of things I need to clean up before we continue. The first one, Alina, once per test, after you spend 1 inspiration, a nearby hero gains 1. She spent 1, and a nearby hero would gain 1, so she could have given it to Aragorn or Legolas. She would give it to Legolas. So let's get that squared away. I'm looking. Aragorn's ability is being used right now. So basically, we're going to get to draw 3 cards instead of 2. And it'll be him, Elena, and Legolas, because they're all next to each other. Okay? Gimli and Bilbo are way too far away. All right? Does that make sense? All right. So I shuffled Aragorn's deck. So let's draw 3 cards. And here's what we got. All right. Lead the charge. So it's a success one, which is good, but after you attack, you may discard this skill to gain 1 inspiration and for a nearby hero to also attack. So very helpful if he's with somebody else. I think it's an awesome skill, but let's look at the other ones. During your turn, you may discard this skill to discard 1 fear, and that gets rid of, after you explore a tile, you or a nearby hero may scout 1. He is in a position to be able to explore. Ooh, interesting dilemma there. I think I like the Gift of Men one the most. I mean, this could turn into 2 successes if I, spend the inspiration. The lead the charge is super nice. So like we can, when you attack, you discard this and just automatically get 2 extra hits. And then it says after you attack. Oh, see, that's the thing now. There's 2 discards on here. So you're getting either or. That's the way I interpret it. So I can attack and discard this to add 2 hits, or I can attack and then after the attack is over, I can discard it to gain an inspiration and a nearby hero gets to attack. It's either or. I don't get to do both. So it's interesting. I really like the skill. Do I want to give up this and take it out of my deck? I don't know. That's where I got to play this game a little bit more. So I think in the meantime, I'll just take Gift of Men because getting rid of fear is always good, right? So I'll do that. Now, I'm going to put this on top of the deck and that on the bottom. And yes, you get to choose. You get to choose the order. You get to do everything. It's pretty sweet. All right. So I'm moving down the line. I'm on Gimli now. I'm just shuffling his skills here. All right. I'm drawing 2 cards. And here we go. All right. So he got 2. So when you test strength, you may discard it to add 1. That's really good for when he attacks. Or when he tests Spirit. I'll do the strength one. So we're going to put that on. And then this one I'll put on the bottom. All right, now I'm moving to Bilbo, who also only gets 2. Gimli actually has a pretty decent attack ability. He also has the ability to guard. And he's nowhere near anybody right now. And by the way, if you're using a device like I am there, you have to have a charger. That's why I have this cord going across my table. These apps are wonderful, but they drain your battery. Especially, look, it's just sitting there, just playing music over and over and doing nothing. But, okay. Oh, look, we got the weakness. Guess what's going to the bottom of his deck? The weakness for sure. And then this one, Quiet. If you would discard Hidden, you may gain 1 inspiration and discard this skill instead. Or Hide. After you test, discard to become hidden. After I test what? I guess any test. So this is a nice way to become hidden. It does get rid of one of his skills, but I'm going to do it because he's a burglar, and being hidden, I think, sounds quite valuable. So I'm putting the one thing on the bottom. It would have been nice to put this on top of the deck because it's a guaranteed success. But I'm going to put it, yeah, I'm going to do that. And now we're moving on to Elena, who used a whole bunch of cards from her deck. So far, I'm not seeing the power of the music yet. I have already seen the need for a Pathfinder. But with the way these skills prepare, it takes like a while to build up your skills. You know what I mean? Like, I prepared a skill, but I've already used a bunch. So it's almost like you gotta like build up your energy and then it comes in spurts. Okay, Elena gets to do 3 cards because of Aragorn's ability. All right, so here's what we got. Time of Need. This is the one that lets you convert anything into success. It's a very nice card. This one lets her heal. I'm taking that one. I'm not even questioning that. She needs to heal. And then these 2 need to go on top or bottom, and they're clearly going to go on the bottom because they're not successes. And then Legolas is next. And shuffle, 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 shuffle. All right, and he's getting 3 because of Aragorn's ability. And, oh, so guess what's going on the bottom of his deck? That one. Oh, look, that rest 2. Yes, that's a healing one. Yeah, I think those healing ones came right at the right time. Now, they're going to go to the bottom, but this one's going to be the very bottom. And I do get to choose the order. So that part's sweet. All right, now we're done with this phase. So we go back to the app. And we hit continue. And we're back to the action phase. So it's our turn. Before we forget, Elena has the ability with her harp. At the start of your turn, a hero in your space who has 0 inspiration gains 1. She has 0 inspiration, so she is going to get 1. So she gets 1 for herself. So right now, everybody has inspiration, which is good. That's a very good position to be in. And we're ready to do some actions. So I need to eat dinner. So I'm going to take a quick break. I will upload these. The videos were named, the first video was named in a way that it will be picked up on search engines, but it is a painful, Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle Earth, Rules in Playthrough, Part 1. That's a really long title, and I'm not going to be doing that over and over again. So you're going to see a change to the name. Don't fret. It is what it is, and I'm just doing it to be lazy and make it more efficient for me when I'm uploading these videos. It's actually going to be really hard for me to remember all the text that I use. So anyways, thank you for watching. Stay awesome. I'll see you in a few minutes.